Because normally I'm like this, Lewis.
Every time.
And Rhonda's going to look up and I'm like, oh. I am waiting for Rhonda to text me, though.
Yes. So, Slayers, I don't even know the intro because we done started the show. We were still talking like we was backstage. But the intro goes something like, hey, Slayers, it's Tiana, aka the Swagslayer, creator of the Swagslayer Talk, streamed every day at 12:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, except for Wednesdays, which is what sold Wednesdays at 10:45 with myself and Brittany from Brittany All Bossed Up. Of course, I have my lovely co-host Rhonda from the Pink Diva Studios and our special guest Lewis from Lewis Moore III, aka Sir Flips a Lot, always known as LM3. How are y'all today?
I'm good, and you?
Good, good.
LM3. I'm gonna get the merch.
The slow wave, honey. I miss it there, Lewis.
Yes, okay. We have been laughing backstage before we started the show.
It is 6:30 p.m.
Oh, that's not bad. That's not bad at all. Not bad at all.
I feel like I'm behind.
But it's actually Saturday, right? Or is it Friday night?
Oh, yeah.
It's Friday.
It's Friday night. Okay, because we're Friday afternoon. Gotcha.
Yeah.
Trying to get it.
I'm 6 hours ahead.
Okay. That's not too bad. Yeah. Are you on the same time zone as the Philippines?
I don't know.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure it out because me and my VA
Actually, I'm not because I had a VA in the Philippines, and I think they're 12 hours ahead of me.
That's what because we kept getting, and by we, I mean I kept getting the time mixed up because my night is her morning, but it's her morning the next day. Mm-hmm. So
they're 12 hours ahead they're 6 hours ahead of me.
Gotcha. Okay.
So they're 12 hours ahead of you.
That makes more sense. Yeah. Because so when it's like midnight, it's 12 p.m. afternoon Saturday. So like right now it's 12:35 Saturday afternoon for my VA.
Saturday
morning. Same difference. Yes. That's what I meant. Thank you, Lewis.
I am here for that.
Oh my God.
So for all these Slayers watching who don't know, we're talking about time zones because Lewis does live in Germany. So he is over there. He's going to tell us a little bit about Germany, how he got there, and then what started his resale game. First of all, I'm going to take y'all both off the screen, but no, I'm going to just take Rhonda off. Give me a second. Okay.
I always got to be the one to be off.
Because I'm trying to be in the habit of having the guest at the top. But sometimes I forget. Right. It depends on what order y'all come in backstage, So yeah, I fixed it now. So Lewis, tell us, how did you start reselling? What made you want to even do it?
I started reselling because I was broke. Like I didn't have no money. I literally I was working every day and I still didn't have no money. And it got so bad to the point to where my car broke down. And I had to buy a new car, so I wasn't able to pay some of my bills, like my light bill, and then my lights got cut off. And I had like 60 pair of Jordans. So after thinking about it, I decided to start selling some of those Jordans, and I sold them, and I liked the whole process of how quick the money was. Yes. And then I just took it from there.
Yeah, so I like that. That it's that backed in the corner. Most of us have a backed in the corner story because I don't think people just wake up and say, hey, I'm going to be a reseller. Like you find yourself in a situation where you have to liquidate stuff to get that cash flow. And then once you're bitten by the resale bug and you realize this cost me $5, but I sold it for $100, you just keep going. So you start off with just your sneakers. After you sold all your sneakers, did you
I did not sell all of them. I did not sell all of them. I'm not about to sell all of them. I sold like half of them, and then I kept the other half. And once I sold the first half, I started to go on Facebook Marketplace and buy other people's shoes and start selling those.
Yes, yeah, I started like that, but with Craigslist. Before there was a Facebook Marketplace,
right?
I would get them off Craigslist, and then I wouldn't even clean them or nothing. I just resell them same day.
I cleaned them. I had like a whole system of like how I would do it. She said she didn't clean them with nothing.
I did.
Fresh out the box. Bam. Damn. Hey, Terry.
So you had a system of cleaning, because even now, let me just be straight up with you. I've transitioned from selling used shoes to new tag shoes because I don't like to clean them. And, my main platform is Poshmark. And I had I've been on there since 2018. I think I had 2 or 3 people give me 4 stars for cleanliness. And so I was just like, let me just cut it out because I'm not going to clean these shoes. So I stopped selling used sneakers until once I get rid of all mine, I'm not buying anymore. I got to sell all the ones I have because, I don't I'll wipe them down the top, but I'm not cleaning the soles. I'm not doing all of that. So how is your process for, bringing the shoe in, getting it right, taking the pictures and then sending it out again? How did that look?
I mean, I would, I will wake up. Well, I don't do too much shoes now. I want to get back into it, but when I was deep into it, I will wake up in the morning. I would get on Facebook Marketplace. I would search for the type of shoes that I was looking for. I would send out messages. I would send out offers, and I'll probably find I'll send out maybe 20 offers, and maybe 4 or 5 people will accept because I'm lowballing everything. So maybe 4 or 5 people will accept. I would do that, and then usually I would have boxes coming in. So I would get the when the postman came, I would get the boxes. I would clean them, which that's a whole nother process. But I actually enjoy cleaning shoes because I like taking them from I like taking them from a 2 to an 8. I'm a sneakerhead, so I like doing that. So I would do that, then I would take pictures, and then I would list, and then I would ship out after I listed and took pictures.
Gotcha. Yeah, see, and that's how I know I'm not a sneakerhead. One, I believe shoes are meant to be on the ground. So when they get dirty, it doesn't bother me. And my husband is a sneakerhead. I'll go out, I'll get the Nikes, I'll rock them. And he's like, babe, you're not going to wipe that off? Babe, you're not going to clean them up? And I'm like, no, I walk on the ground in these. And my favorite pair of sneakers, I've worn them so much that they're torn up. I'm looking for a new pair in my size. I've been searching Posh because they're a mess. I usually have them in here. I will show it to you, but they're in the other room because you would hate me if you saw what I've done to these shoes.
I'm already starting to get angry. I don't even need to see them.
Right.
I will put them on Instagram.
In boxes. My sneakers stay in boxes. I mean, I have a new pair that someone gave me a few weeks ago, and I just tried them on. I put them right by the little tissue paper and all that kind of stuff. But I'm just really protective about my sneakers because I spend a good little chunk change on them. So and I don't buy them all the time, but when I do, baby, they stand in the box. Now, if I was selling them, I cannot. I've had shoes before and stuff. I have to clean them up. I have to scrub that. I got to put them through the whole process.
Yes.
And the first time I did, I was like, Lord have mercy. How much cleaning do I need to do? But you know what? And then I got so into it that I was scrubbing the bottom of them and scrubbing the bottom of them. And then I posted it, I think, and said, are these clean enough? Because I didn't want I wanted them to look almost brand when I got through. Because I just didn't feel right because I know I wouldn't buy them if they weren't. Right. And I wouldn't want to sell them if they weren't. So that's just my thing. I mean, everybody's
customer appreciates that.
You crack me, and but you crack me up because the first time you said, "Well, I don't do this and I don't do that," and I click it and post it, and that's it.
That's it.
I was like,
that's it. I mean, and I'm the queen.
Well, we have a couple of questions.
That's true. You can. I for profit was saying he wants to know how you ended up with 60 pairs in the first place.
How did I end up with 60 pair of shoes? I call it a flaw because I think it was a flaw. It's not a flaw to have 60 pair of shoes, but I was broke and I had 60 pair of shoes, and my identity was really wrapped up in my shoes and the type of clothes I wore. And I was just buying shoes. I would buy shoes. That's what I would do. I would buy shoes once every week. I will buy.
It's when girls buy handbags. It makes sense. Exactly. That's what we do. Thank you, Terry.
Yeah.
Thank you. You're so sweet.
That's my vice right there, honey. I'm gonna buy a handbag.
Really?
But I don't buy them as often as I used to because Dooney and Burke's last forever. But I sold my last one because I was tired of it. I had only had it for about 6 months, carried it probably 6 times. And they treated myself to a LV last year for my birthday. As
Big
you know,
money.
it's a special moment when you turn 60, honey.
That is true.
And you know, so I keep her in a dust bag, and she's been out the house probably like 3 times.
Wait, hold on.
But
Did you
that's
keep
all
her?
because of the pandemic.
Yes, her.
Huh?
I'm sure she has a name too.
Does she have a name?
Oh yeah, her name is Lola.
Can you share it? Lola? Okay.
Yeah, you wear your handbags, hunty. You wear them.
I mean, I never had.
Remember, like my grandmother used to have hers like this on her wrist.
Right.
You know?
Okay.
But
Yeah.
I love crossbodies or satchels. So those are my
I'm a
favorite types.
crossbody girl.
Cute crossbody or satchel. Yeah.
Crossbody
But
or
I
backpack?
didn't used to be a crossbody girl because, you know, when I weighed more, honey, that crossbody looked more like a necklace. But but now, honey, I can sport me a cute little old crossbody and it lays just right.
Oh,
Not
man.
a necklace. Louis, Jen wants to know, have you replaced any of those 60 pair of shoes?
What's up, Jen? No, because now I have the opposite problem. Like I want to buy shoes, but every time I go to buy shoes, I'm like, this is $130.
That's money. Yes.
I could take this $130 and turn it into $1,000. So I'm just like,
yeah,
I haven't bought a new pair of shoes since I sold those shoes.
Oh,
So,
wow.
Yeah, I mean,
You're doing really good because I still buy sneakers for me and I still wear them. Hey, Christy, for sure. Matter of fact, I got an IG pic coming up with my new pair. I just got to get my life together and find the right lighting, but I'm about to post those. So are you just wearing the same shoes all the time then?
I have like, I started with 30. I have 40 pair of shoes because I did keep some of the shoes that I planned to resell, but I kept them for myself, but I didn't buy them for me. And I usually, honestly, like I wear like the same, like 3 pair of shoes. Cause now I don't care. I don't care what nobody think about my shoes. Whatever.
But that's why mine are tore up because I wear them every day, all day. I wear them without socks. Like I just wear them. Yep. I know. No one else is wearing
over here. You wear them without socks.
What up, April?
Hi, Brittany.
He's killing me with the April. He just throwing it all out there. What's up, April?
I'm gonna keep saying it.
And I was thinking about I was gonna DM Brittany one day after all this was revealed about this April, you know, name.
April.
And you know that one of my best friends, her name is April. So I was just like, oh yeah, I need to go ahead and DM April. I was like, why did I say April, not April Brittany? Then I said, no, wait, her name is girl. I was just in a total confusion. I was like, you know what? I was just so confused. I was like, no, He was like, I was just like, seeing Louis won't let it die.
Yeah, he won't forever.
He said,
I agree with I for Profit though.
I think that
you gravitate to the same pair.
I think we do that as humans though.
Yeah.
I think that like my slides, you know, some of y'all know I love a good old slide. Yes. I love slides. I'll buy them if they're cute or they're different. I'll buy them. But most of the time I'm stuck in my Ivy Park. Those are the ones I just pick up and, you know, I just stick my feet in them and go. You know, so I tried to put them down this week and been wearing my Croc slides.
Oh, you know what? I've never owned my own pair of Crocs. I resell Crocs, but I've never actually had a pair of my own. So they're super cute though. Louis, tell us how
Let me tell you, they super ugly sometimes, but they're comfortable.
Comfort is all I care about.
How do we
tell us how is first of all, how long have you been in Germany? And then how is the reselling different?
I did the math yesterday. Was it yesterday? I don't know. I was on some show. I don't know. But they asked me how long I've been in Germany, and I realized it's been 12 years since I've been in Germany.
Nice. Very nice.
Wow.
Not nice.
Tell us how you I kind of know. I know how you got there, but how did you get there?
I was selling drugs in the States, and I had to run away so that I didn't get arrested.
Yeah. But I mean, look at that genius plan.
I'm joking.
See, I didn't say nothing. I'm like,
right.
You're gonna tell us the truth in a minute.
Because I saw him on your show, Rhonda. So you know.
Right. You already know. Yeah.
Somebody was dialing the phone to say, I found the guy y'all looking for.
Got him. He's on YouTube Live right
not
now.
1 dime, but 2 or 3 dimes on you.
Nah, I was
I know where he at. That's where he at.
After I dropped out of college, I needed something to do, so I joined the Army, and then the Army sent me over here.
Nice. Are you still in the military, or no? That's ended. You just decided to stay.
I decided to stay because I got married.
Yeah,
and I decided to stay. So yeah.
Nice, very nice. But I'm so from
anybody else probably would have picked up and left after that.
But I mean, like, I can go back to Detroit, and like, I don't have any brothers or sisters, and both my parents died, so I don't really. It doesn't really matter where I'm at.
Yeah,
right.
Your family is with you, whether they're in Germany or y'all move, to the States, so it works out. But like, how is the reselling different? Like, how are you able to transition that? Because most of us would think if you're somewhere different, everything's gonna be completely different. Like, how do I implement those same skills in a new atmosphere?
I mean, I know when I first started to like really get into reselling, after I started with my shoes, I was watching a lot of YouTube videos, and the difference is that they were in the States, and our thrift stores, if like you want to go there to like find clothes and like shoes, you can't. Like, they're trash. Like, it's total trash. So I just had to pivot from like doing, like, I just had to find a different way to like get the stuff that I wanted to resell, like shoes. So instead of going to the thrift store, I got to do Facebook marketplace.
But I mean, that kind of works because they really have put in all the work to get it for themselves. And now, they just want to get rid of it. So they put in all the work up front. And then you're just on the back end. Jen say she ain't never heard somebody call Crocs cute, Rhonda.
Me either, Jen. I was just reading that comment and I was like, girl, me either.
But they
all say they're ugly.
Well,
no, I said that they're ugly, but they're comfortable.
Right. But I mean, sometimes maybe the kids ones are cute, because they're little. Oh. And anything little is kind of cute.
All kids, all kids. They're so compact. They're so compact. They are cute.
No comment.
Right.
But you get to them adults, baby. Casey.
So you went from selling your own shoes because you needed money, like us. We most do. We need money, so we get rid of our own stuff. Then you stayed in the sneaker game for a while. Tell us how you transitioned from selling sneakers to whatever you sold in between before you started Amazon.
I started to I moved from selling my sneakers to selling other people's sneakers, getting them on Facebook, but I wasn't getting the volume that I wanted to get. So I had to figure out another way to start selling and stuff. So that's when I started going to the thrift store and to the dollar store and finding things there to add on to selling on eBay.
Gotcha. So it was like a little process then. Okay. Because yes.
Well,
and how long have you been selling on eBay?
I've been selling on eBay for almost 2 years now. Hey, wait. It has been 2 years.
Nice. What's up, Derek? I didn't even see you come in there. Fundamentals
Hey, Derek. He said, "Nah, those are still ugly. Just small ugly.
Big ugly.
Just small ugly. Lord, yeah.
It takes him, honey."
So so here in the States, I'm new to Amazon. Like, we can get a buy list. We can look at other people on Instagram posting what they're selling, even though, that's a no-no.
Yeah.
Do they have buy lists in Germany?
To be honest, I'm not even trying to toot my own horn, but I'm one of the, I get daily people in Germany, hitting me up, asking me for questions. I'm one of the rare few people you can find in Germany that's talking about Amazon and retail arbitrage. So we don't have no buy list. We can't use Inventory Lab or Scoutly or none of that. So we don't have none of that.
So you still do everything manually then?
I do everything manually. Everything. Oh. I mean, I have a few tricks and tips that I do now since I've been doing it, but it's still 1999 here.
Yeah, but you know what though? You're learning how to do everything. So when your technology isn't working, like when Germany finally gets technology, you're gonna be the OG because you know how it works. You know how they put everything in the system. So that is undeniable trait that somebody else can't just pick up. Like me, I came in, it's been 6 weeks. And so everything I use is software, Inventory Labs, Keepa. Like, if they took that from me, I'm sure I could still go scan and figure something out with the Amazon calculator, but I'm not going to be anywhere near as skilled as you are because you're manually doing it. Yeah.
That is a very nice way to say I'm doing a lot of extra work, but thank you.
No, it's true. It is a fact.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Fine tuning a skill there, but yes. But and even with that though, since you know that there aren't people in Germany, you could connect with someone who builds software and make something, and then you have a whole bunch of people to sell it to.
That is something that I want to do.
Yes, yeah. I would totally do that because having that background knowledge you'll be able to communicate that to somebody, you know, virtually somewhere else in a different country who puts the software together, codes it for you, and then all you have to do is promote it. And people are going to be dying to get it because there's nobody else who has anything.
I feel like I'm lying, so I don't want to lie. Like, there are a couple of softwares that are based in the States that they have like add-ons that work for Germany, but like I do a lot of books. And when you do books and you use like a software like Inventory Lab, you have to scan the barcode. And there's like 50% of the books that you buy in Germany don't have a barcode. So like I always have to scan the cover. So if I was using like one of those softwares, I still will be doing double the work because I would still have to go to Amazon and do extra stuff. So I just don't use it. So I need to make
pay for it. Yeah.
Yeah. So I need to make a software that you can like do the cover also.
Right. That works for what y'all have, because also you guys have items that we're not selling. So, you know, we get the emails all the time saying, oh, do you want to sell in another country? Canada, Mexico, Poland, Singapore, I got the other day. And I'm like, yeah, I would love to do that. But let me just take a step back because I barely know how to sell in America. So
let me get this US market down first.
Right. Exactly. And so when you sell, are you selling, first of all, I don't know, is there Amazon Germany or are you just selling Amazon US?
No, there's Amazon Germany and I sell on Amazon Germany, but that's just because Germany, like just like Italy and France, France, they have their own language. So I can't sell German books in like Italy. So
Gotcha. So that's nice. Yeah, I haven't branched out, of course. That's a lot. Do you see yourself selling on all those different platforms for all the different countries in the future?
Nah, that's too much work. I can make enough money doing just Germany, but I do want to start selling in the States. Like I do want to get a prep center and then do like online arbitrage and then start selling
the LP3. Yeah.
So
what's
I do want to do
sports guy.
What up, Paul?
Hi Paul. I didn't know your name, darling. Yeah, and I want to reverse engineer it the same way where I would be able to, you know, order online, but for another country, and it just go there, and I never see the product, and they just sell it.
Exactly.
But the capital for that, I'm assuming, would be great. And then what do you do if, like, you know, they don't take your product or you know, the price drops and now you have all this product sitting there? Like, it's so many new obstacles, but that's what I like. When you're growing, you have new problems. You don't have the same old problems. If you have the same old problems, you haven't grown.
Exactly. Facts.
Yes. Did you have a question, Rhonda? You were looking like you were going to say something.
Hey, Rhonda. What's up?
No. I'm just listening. I didn't watching the comments. Something jumped out at me.
She come to the live for the comments.
I'm here for it.
Yes.
What up, Topher?
Okay, this is Topher's thing. I didn't know. First of all, I just need y'all to know. If you missed No Cap yesterday, I said I want to grow up and be like Topher because this man is selling used pencils on eBay. I say, wait a minute.
I was shook. I was like, how is this happening? How's this happening? I was like, I need a word because I'm headed out to make my pencils look like they're used.
And make them vintage.
I'm gonna buy it. I'm gonna shorten them down this small.
That was hilarious because when he said he was selling new pencils, I was like, yeah, new pencils. You can sell anything, whatever. But when he said used pencils, my mind was blown. I was like, what?
I'm like, back. Well, I don't know if kids even know how to use a pencil these days. But back in the day, it was key for us to sharpen them. They were this big, and you sitting there writing like that, or you chomping on your pencil. I'm like,
Yes.
look, let me go get some pencils and chomp on them, sharpen them down, all different lengths. What else? Let me see. What else? Need the secret, honey.
But that's what I also like
everyone
about. I love that about the community. We all sell something different. We all sell things that people would think you can't sell. And so you just learn something new every day. I mean, I doubt I'll ever sell a used pencil, but just to know it's possible makes my heart happy, you know?
Yeah, just to know that someone has actually made a business, out of selling used pencils. I need the T. Come on with the T.
But I mean, I have sold one left shoe several times. So that is something that I didn't know I could do until I did it. So,
well, I'm not so surprised by that because sometimes a person only needs that one for various reasons. So I'm not too surprised at that. But honey, I was shook and clutching my pearls yesterday talking about some used pencils.
Not clutching your pearls.
Like, what? Honey, it was a pearl clutcher. I was like, what did you just say?
Used. I thought I had heard it wrong.
Get into it in the comment.
Girl. So, Lewis, tell us about your show and how you came up with the concept for the no cap.
Oh, I don't know. Yeah, we have a show. Me, Julian, 3Gen Hustle, Topher, Hyphy Goats, he's in the chat, and Derek, Fundamentals of Side Hustling. We have a show we do bi-weekly on my YouTube channel. It's called No Cap, and we talk about reselling, but it can go any type of way, like any type of like. Yesterday
it always goes.
Yeah, and I don't know, like I know, like
the conversation yesterday.
Thank you. Us four, like we were already like friends, like in the community, like we all talk to each other, and like I noticed that, so I was like, hey, we all should just link up together and just do like a podcast. And I think it was supposed to be like a one-time thing or like something like that, but we kind of enjoyed the vibe, and we saw that we had a good vibe, and I saw that Derek's rants gets me a little more views, so I was like, let's make this keep going. And yeah,
that's true.
Well, that's true. I think that's. I'm sorry. I think that's what makes a good show. I think that because I just live day to day off of vibes from other people, so if I feel that vibe between us, we good. But if my vibe get a little janky, I got to watch it. Mm-hmm. But I think that that's what makes a good show. I think that when you're connecting with other people and the flow is good, I think that is what's popping. That is when it's actually genuine. Or if we want to call it TV or a show or whatever, I think that that's what makes it genuine, because people can see that, and people are attracted to people who are genuine. And when Derek speaks, honey, he's just, he's all out there. He's genuine. That's his little rant time. And you are the same way. So I think that that's a perfect match.
I'm not the same way. I'm very, very careful with what I say.
He said, not me.
A little bit.
Okay. Okay.
Because
I didn't want to stay too long with that look, because Derek would have swore I froze.
Yes.
So after he called my pillow a muskrat, I'm still on that, Derek. Yeah, I'm still on.
Yes, he did.
Where is it? It's asleep now?
It's behind her.
Oh, okay.
She
I was about to say something, but I forgot. I did, because I didn't want who to say, "Oh, there it is again." But it's right there. It's right here.
Girl, when he said muskrat, I had to go back in my brain and be like, "Stop it!" I haven't heard anybody say that forever.
What is that? Velvet?
Yeah, girl, the velvet. That was too much,
baby. And then Lewis chimed in. You know what, y'all? I don't know how I'm gonna work with y'all, but I'm gonna work with y'all.
I don't know why you having the co-host. Look, she gonna have y'all all on the show with herself, me and Anessa, the co-host. Girl, you might as well just have them, because me and Anessa just gonna be sitting there like, because we ain't gonna get a word
I already said having all three, because we included Matt in that. So I just think that I'm just gonna, say, hey, welcome, do my spiel. And I'm like,
have the floor.
Y'all got it.
Y'all can take it.
Y'all got it.
I think that's gonna bring Matt out of his shell, though. Like, I think that's the show that is gonna bring Matt completely out of his shell on My World Ecom, and y'all are gonna just see a whole nother side.
It'll be fun.
Yes, it's gonna be great. I can't even wait. Do we have a date for that yet, or no?
I never. No, I haven't. Even,
first of all, I have to check with Louis since he lives all the way in. You're Rhonda, over there.
Rhonda, I don't have a job. No, I done did it at 3:00 in the morning. I done did a job a lot like at 4.
I know that you don't, but I just want to schedule it with you first and then make sure everyone else is available because I'm not good with Germany time. I have to ask you 15 times. Now, what time is it?
Germany time.
So I'm going to do it. Yeah.
But thank you so much. Time. Just let me know when you think you want to do it. Exactly. I'll live in the future. Just let me know when you think you want to do it, and then I'll tell you if that works. Well, I mean, I won't tell you.
So that's what I want. That's why I said it like that because I need you. Yes, Louis lives in the future. Stop it. I just want to make sure there's a good time for you, and then hopefully everybody else can join in on that same time because I'm considerate of your time.
And she is very considerate of that.
I'm very appreciative of that.
Yeah, so
don't like Chick-fil-A.
Said yesterday he don't like Chick-fil-A, and they went in on him in the No Cap show.
Rhonda, we talked about everything.
Yes, any and everything.
Well, wait a minute, that must have been before I hopped on. Because if I heard that, I'd have been like, "Say what now? Say what now?"
We talked about, and the only thing that people cared about is when Topher said he don't like Chick-fil-A. People went crazy.
They did. Yep.
I would have chimed in on that, honey, because let me tell you, I love me some Chick-fil-A. Matter of fact, I sound good for lunch today. I digress. I'm going to eat a salad. Because it's Friday and they're backed up.
I can understand you not liking the price of Chick-fil-A. But the actual food, that I was confused. I was like, what?
It's delicious.
Yeah.
Well, my granddaughter, she likes Chick-fil-A, but she doesn't. She thinks that their chicken sandwiches are just too small. She's like, I can't get full off of that. And I'm like, but you got fries, you get a drink. But that food isn't the point. I'm sorry.
I could get a whole bag of fries. So I wish I could drive up to the drive-thru and just be like, fill up a small bag of French fries and pay for that. Because the fries are the best.
And I'm sure that they would accommodate you.
They probably would. Sure they're so nice. It's ridiculous. Do you know, out of all the times I've been to Chick-fil-A, and I've gone to Chick-fil-A a lot, I think they've only messed up my order 3 times. I promise you, if I go to McDonald's 3 times this week, my order will be wrong every time. I just can't. I'm like, I'd rather pay more and go to Chick-fil-A.
I can't tell you that McDonald's will screw your order up in a heartbeat. But I haven't had that problem with Chick-fil-A. I've had my order delivered. I've gone through the drive-thru, and they've always gotten it right. So, but let me tell you, that McDonald's, I used to take Brianna my granddaughter all the time. They would screw up something.
Wow.
Every time.
Wait a minute. Topher says,
let's talk about Louis drinking Splenda.
How you drink Splenda? It's not liquid.
He means because they get on me because I do
Splenda.
Because I don't eat any sugar for my diet, so I like Kool-Aid. So I'll take Kool-Aid and I'll mix it with Splenda, and they make fun of me.
They making funny. That is too funny. So apparently, Paul is saying that Derek must have unsubscribed for him too, because he don't like Chick-fil-A either. Okay, apparently there's a whole crew of people who don't like Chick-fil-A.
I've never had it, so I can't tell you if it's good or bad.
You've never had Chick-fil-A?
What?
I've had plenty of opportunities.
They don't have Chick-fil-A there.
I fly back. Nope, Rhonda, I go back to the States. I go back to the States, Rhonda. Like, I'm not just like here.
I know you do. I'm just messing with you. I'm like, oh, they don't have that there? Oh.
But
I know you do because you post when you come back sometimes.
Yeah. So.
That is hilarious. That's hilarious.
Oh, my God. Chick-fil-A. Yeah, I said, yeah. So
you don't like a spicy sandwich, Brittany?
I don't know. And on the cool, Brittany, I just don't even like. Well, I used to like spicy food, but I can't eat it anymore. But I don't know why they even did a spicy Chick-fil-A sandwich. Ugh.
I don't eat the Chick-fil-A. I don't like breaded. I don't like my stuff breaded, so I don't do the fried sandwich. Anytime I get something breaded, like say I go somewhere and they just have like stuff that they give you, not paying, like it's just there. Like I have to take all the breading off. I don't like breaded stuff.
For real?
Well, let me just tell you about that. I have an issue with some of the things that Chick-fil-A stands behind, but it's just so good.
Yeah, because
and if I'm just here for the food, but I definitely have an issue with them as a
company.
I mean, everybody's entitled to their own belief,
right.
But I just think that I think when companies start singling out certain people and certain things and all this, that, and the other, I do have a problem with that, because I think as a business you shouldn't do that. But honey, I still go over there, honey, for my nuggets, child, because they be delicious.
Okay,
what? Never had? I'm gonna need you to go get some Chick-fil-A today and let us know what
y'all
happened.
Need to have a trip. You and Lewis meet up. And y'all go to Chick-fil-A and film it, because I'm like, what is going on?
Yes. And tag us when you have some. Because I need to know you had it and how you felt.
It need to be on the live.
Oh, that would be great.
Yes, it would.
I don't care for the fries. Now, the fries are good to me. I love a good old waffle fry. I miss them because I don't eat.
Somebody else has waffle fries. We are all off subject, but y'all been to the show before.
I know we are. That's what happened on the show yesterday, I guess. You mentioned Chick-fil-A, and there you go. Got a whole nother conversation.
Right. So, okay, so I had another question, but I forgot. Go ahead, Rhonda.
You want to ask me about how did I start on Amazon?
Yes, so what made you decide, okay, I need to do Amazon now? I think I know, but I want the Slayers to hear from you, Lewis. LM3.
No, I know when I'm telling you, I'm gonna get t-shirts with that.
Please, I'm gonna buy one.
When I was doing Amazon, when I was doing eBay, and I was at the height of my eBay, I had a friend. He's another American who was in Germany, and we used to work at the same company. And he told me about, like, I never knew about Amazon FBA or like any of that stuff. I thought when you bought from Amazon, you actually got it from Amazon. I didn't know about third party sellers or like any of that. So he was like, "Did you hear about Amazon FBA, where you can send in products and you can make money?" And I'm like, "All right, yeah, whatever." But when I became a reseller, I remembered that he told me about that, and I just started to do a lot of research on it. And I just like the whole process of being able to buy a bunch of stuff and just send it in, and then never have to worry about it again. So I just hopped on it.
I was like, he's a sugar distributor, but he's not gonna touch the stuff. But I'm gonna tell you, honey, you gotta be careful with Splenda. He was right. You have to be careful with Splenda too, because it started really affecting me when I was going through my whole weight loss thing, and I had to let it go.
Really?
I mean, I can't I gave up sugar. Like, leave me alone. Like, I still drink diet soda and I still drink soda. I can't not.
My husband drinks diet.
I don't even deal with diet soda. I don't drink soda.
You get it.
You get used to it. You get used to it.
Just cut out the soda. Like, I'm confused. No. I'm like, just don't drink the soda. That would be healthier. But I don't care what you do. Like, I look at him when he order it, but in my brain, I'm just like, you could have got water, milk, or whatever.
But milk and fries? Come on.
Yeah, why not? You drink milk and cookies?
Milkshake and fries, maybe. But I'm not about to drink milk with no fries. Drink no milk with no fries. A milkshake.
That has the sugar, though.
All the boys to the yard.
I guess. Okay, gold, milk with all the question marks. I was just trying to give an example. Kids get milk and burgers, and they don't. So what's the difference?
No, they don't know no better.
No, they don't.
They get what we tell them.
They do. They
get what we give them. They ain't paying for nothing. If I say you're gonna drink this milk, you're gonna drink this milk.
Oh man.
Okay, so you didn't know, because most people don't realize Amazon is not shipping you the stuff, which is another thing I wish more people did realize, because when you going in hard on you want to return this item, it sucks, da 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 da. Like, you're not talking trash about Amazon, you talking about this poor person trying to feed their family in a little tiny house. Like, come on, you know, Bezos isn't getting, you know,
put the people in a tiny house and everything. And that little tiny house with 14 kids.
Yeah, with they 14
drinking milk and burgers.
Drinking milk and burgers and fries. Dipping their fries in the milk, thinking it's a milkshake.
Yes, but I just think people need to calm down, because it's a small business. Most of them are family owned. They're just trying to, you know, make a living for themselves without having to go to somebody else's job, and people be going in hard. Now, I haven't had any of those personally, but I understand from being on other platforms how people, you know, act. So I'm sure, I mean, if I stay on Amazon long enough, I'm sure I will get one eventually, but I think I've only had 4 returns. 3 of them were because the address was undeliverable, and the 4th one, you know, they don't tell you why, I just said customer return. So I don't know what happened with that. Which, let me ask you, Louis, are you having your returns for Amazon come to you, or do they go back to the warehouse?
I don't trust Amazon for nothing. Send me everything. Like,
I think I need to change that filter,
because I don't know if it's true, but I can honestly see it happening that they'll get the return and then they'll sell it themselves. So I mean, I don't know if it's true, but I can see that's happening. So send me the return back. So yeah.
But doesn't it go back in your inventory?
It depends. It's supposed to come to Amazon, and the Amazon checks to see if it's able to be sold again. And then if it's able to be sold again, then they'll put it back in your inventory. But I don't know if they say it's not able to be sold, but it can be sold. So I don't know.
Yeah, I was thinking about changing mine just because I don't want it to get back to the warehouse. And, you know, hourly workers, I was an hourly worker. I was trying to do as little work as possible and still get my paycheck. Yep, so I can only imagine they're like, oh yeah, this is fine. And then the next customer get it and it's not fine. True. So I need to change my setting. Yeah. True.
But I mean, I don't get that many returns anyway. So it's not that big of a deal.
True. I'm trying to stick to stuff that can't be returned. So now that I have you on the live, darling, because I always want to ask when I'm watching the show, are those actual computer monitors behind you that you just changed the picture on?
Yeah.
Okay, because like some people have like cardboard, and some people have computers. No. So I always want to know.
That's 2 monitors. I have plans for them, but I just haven't started it because I'm lazy. So
got it. I like it though. I like it. I can't afford another monitor. Nice. So if y'all see them over here, they're gonna be cardboard. Just so y'all know, I can't afford more monitors.
You have really done some major changes. I've been since he was selling sneakers. That's really, I think I commented on a pair of sneakers he had on there, and it evolved into something else. He started selling, and he started all that. And I asked him about selling books. So I mean, he even got his room. I followed him, how he decorated his room. I've been following Lewis a long time, child.
Well, we're so glad.
And we'll continue to do so.
Yes.
Thank you.
Yes.
I
was so glad that, I got to know him. Yeah, I got to know him on a different level.
Yes.
And now here he is, all up in him.
Oh, grown up.
Oh, no. My baby, all grown up.
So Jen and Brittany want to know, do you have to pay for the return shipping from Amazon if they ship it to you?
You got to pay for everything on Amazon. Amazon charge you for every single thing. But I mean, like, people like to say, oh, do you have to pay for this or do you have to pay for that? But as much money as you're making, that $2 or that $3 that it costs to get it sent back to you, because Amazon does get discounts on shipping. Like you won't even notice. Like you won't even notice that. And then like I said, like Tiana could say too, you're not getting like returns like every day. Like it's like one every 100, as long as you do your job right. So correct. You won't even notice that money being sent out.
Or taken out. First say you bougie, but okay.
So I was gonna say, word on the street is that you're bougie. Baby, don't worry about it. They say I'm bougie too, hunty.
I just like nice things.
They're probably right.
Yeah, don't we all?
I love nice things. Yes. If it makes me bougie, well.
Look, I'll be bougie all day. I don't have a problem with that. Bougie and petty. That I'm fine with that. For it. But my husband says all the time. So he was like, you're so bougie. And he was like, but you're so ghetto. And I'm like, I am the least ghetto person you know, which is true. But he likes to make fun of me. So he likes to say I'm bougie ghetto, which is bougie and ghetto put together.
Oh, baby, I love it. Bougie ghetto.
Yeah. And I just like
I should have never heard that.
Yeah, because you're finna be using it now, like them Joe Bucks. You coined that phrase.
And I still Joe Bucks, by the way.
Oh my gosh, I spent all mine on inventory.
I'm still waiting on mine. But look, being bougie, I'll admit it on here. But if my daughter was here, I wouldn't say it. I'd be like, girl, I'm not bougie. What are you saying? Because the people have called me that for so long. I'm like, bougie ghetto. That's what I am.
What up, Katie?
Louis, you're going to do future trading in the near future. Oh, okay. Are you, Louis? Are you going to do future trading in the near future?
I don't understand the question.
Future trading, which is where you would trade like stocks, but what you think they'll be. I mean, Terry could better explain it. My husband could better explain it. I can't explain it, but it's it's for your stock portfolio.
I mean, I don't really know that much about it. And like, I don't do stocks. Like I do crypto, but see, okay, I really want to do stocks, but I wanted to use something like Robinhood or like one of those things. But the problem is that I'm a foreigner living in another country. So the country I live in don't accept me because I'm a foreigner, and the country I'm from don't accept me because I don't live there anymore.
You're not a resident.
Yeah. So if I wanted to do stocks, I would like use my girlfriend's like account, and like I don't want to do all that. So yeah, but I do crypto.
Yeah, I was just about to say you can do crypto and that don't matter. You just need a VPN, blah blah blah. That's
exactly.
Disclaimer: I am not a financial advisor or anything like that.
Exactly.
So anything you just heard me say is on you.
Exactly.
A disclaimer: she can tell you a little bit.
I can tell you a whole bunch, but what you're not going to do is try to sue me because you don't understand how it works, or the market just acts like the market because it's going to do what it does. Yep. I for profit is saying Louis out here dropping videos while he on a live.
I ain't mad at you. That when you have it set up that way, see,
right.
I would have set up. I could do that.
But that's what you're supposed to do. Schedule them, and it's better to schedule them while they watching you. Hey, and they was talking about you, saying you was everywhere. So apparently you've been on a lot of shows, Louis.
I don't think so, but I've done a couple of shows. Yeah, I mean, I've done I like to talk to people, so I've done Brunch with Diva. I've done your show now. I did Derek's show with Regina. I did Terry's show, just the regular people. No, okay. I haven't been everywhere because I don't like
just us regular folks.
No, just the people that I like, and just the people that I like, and the people that I actually talk to in real life. Like I'm not gonna go on somebody's show just because they asked me to be on there because I don't know you and we don't have no vibe, and I don't really need to be on a show to be on there.
Got you, and that makes sense.
I mean, that makes sense. All the way around, because I tell you that last month for me was just very hectic. And this month I know. Like C says, no is a complete sentence. So I'm saying I've said no to a lot of things because I don't find it necessary to just hop on random shows.
Right.
I just don't. I was doing that at first, but I think that, to get the Pink Diva studio out there. But now I'm pulling back from that. I just don't think if I know you, we vibing like you, Louis, like you said, yeah, sure. Reach out to me. I got you. Let's go. Just randomness. I'm not here for it.
I can't do that. Because I did world tour. I did one show with somebody that I didn't really know, and I did it with them, and it was a panel. Like I don't want to say too much because then people are
right. Don't say too much.
It was a panel, and it was like 5 of us, and one of the dudes was drunk, and then the other dude didn't know nothing about nothing. It was terrible. So
it wasn't good. Yeah. It wasn't good. I want to say what's up.
Yeah, you want to.
Oh, sorry. I was just going to say what's up to Ashley, A&B Consignment. She popped in. She said she's all about the Bouge Ghetto life. And then
Bouge Ghetto life.
Yes. And then Nisha just popped in, and so did I think it's
Nisha.
And then what is it? Katey?
Katie Reeves.
Katie. Okay, that's how you say it. I just want to make sure.
Thank you.
Katie?
Ooh, Katie Reeves. Katie, what are you reading right now? Are you talking about reading? Or are you talking about
Stephen King got that?
Stephen King is bomb.com. So yes, if you're gonna read something, you might as well read that.
She's a reseller also, but like she does Amazon and eBay, but she focuses on like books. Like she's like good too.
Nice.
She like with Nisha and Matt also.
Okay, cool. Because I see her in your chats all the time, in Derek's chats, but you haven't met everybody. You see their names in the chat and you chat back and forth with them in the live chat, but you haven't like met them. And so I get that too when you're talking about going on people's shows. You don't really know them yet. So I love our community though, because then over time, you meet new people, you get to know new people, and then you vibe with new people, and it just makes it amazing. Because I met Derek through Matt and Nisha, or I wouldn't have met Derek. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. And then again, like we said, Rhonda is the one who put most of us in the chat that, don't know, part of her crew. We met you, Lewis, through her, because I'm so grateful that she was following you and had you on Brunch with Diva, because I would not have known you existed. There's so many people in the community. You can't touch them all, but I just want to touch the cool VIPs. You feel me?
Oh, that's interesting, Katie. I'm happy with you, Katie. We have to DM. Let's DM. Let's talk about books, because I love to read. Even though I have a book, I've had on my bed for about 4 months now that I haven't got a chance to get past chapter 2.
What's the book? Quit. Just move on.
He said quit.
No, seriously. 4 months, chapter 2. Just move on. You not interested in that book?
I am very interested in the book,
I can tell,
because I'm a Twilight lover. Okay, so let's not go there. Now, if we need to go there, let's just go.
Let's not
go there.
It's okay. It's okay.
No, you know what? This is the reason that I said I'm slowing down this week, this month, is because every time I look at that book, I know that I'm just too busy, because I always had time to read. And that's one of my things I love to do. So I was like, you know what? I'm pulling back a little bit, even though I'm working on a new show for, Instagram, but I'm still going to pull back. It's just, no. And I still have that other book I need to read. So, I mean, I need time.
Yes.
Said we know when we need to pull back and take some time. Now, Lewis, he just getting revved up. Now,
he is.
Whose show he going to be on next? But whoever show, I'm there for you, honey.
Yes.
I'm good. I don't think I have that many. I have like 2 more, and then because you want to know, honestly, like I was trying to get my 1,000, so I was trying to pop up on like different people,
that's smart,
stuff like that. So
I mean, you're there, thank goodness. So
yeah, but I still got to get those watch hours.
Yeah. How many more watch hours do you need?
1,000.
Okay, so listen, Slayers, Lewis needs 1,000 watch hours. So this is how we do it at my house when my friends need watch hours. You can beam yours on YouTube to the TV, right? So I just put the TV on mute.
Yep.
I put all the videos in a playlist. I beam it to the TV and I go on about my life. That way, my friend gets their watch hours and I can still do what I need to do. Like, it's not just on your phone, or put it on your side tablet, because we got several YouTube accounts around here. Okay.
Whenever I go to the store,
I normally put it on my tablet and just let it run. Right. Then I go back, make sure my tablet's charged up and all that again. I let it run overnight.
Yes.
And whenever I go to the store and they have Wi-Fi, I'll connect to the Wi-Fi and then I'll just play videos.
Yep.
Oh, and look, Lewis. She says she will play your videos all weekend.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Look, Lewis. She said all weekend.
Thank you so much.
Look, Lewis.
Yeah. Sorry about that. That was my fault. I had to go over to my channel to put his link to make it clickable, and it wasn't on mute, so you're getting feedback. I apologize.
It happens to me every time.
I thought I muted it before it started, and then apparently I did not. You know, YouTube life. So his link is now clickable. So you could subscribe. What's up, 3 Gen Hustle? And then you can put his on continuous play, because 1,000 hours sounds like a lot. But what are there? There are 20 people in here watching now. If we all, go in and watch, he'll have his time before he knows it. So then he can apply to be monetized, because you still have to apply once you reach the requirements. So
yeah. Thank you, Terry.
Oh, okay. Wait. Okay. Yes. So Paul, this is your name. I hope that's right.
Yes.
There was a time when I first started YouTube in November. Well, I started before November, but I got serious November 2020, and I did the 5-hour Swagslayer Ugly Christmas sweater party. So we were live for 5 hours. So, Christmas and New Year's was only a week apart. So like 3 days later, I called Rhonda and I was like, girl, let's do 24 hours. And she was like, wait, pump your brakes. She was like, how are we going to get this together in 24 hours? I was like, I don't know, but we can do a full 24 hour. I only need 5 hours of sleep. Somebody else could be on. And she was like, I don't know if we can pull this off. So we did another 5-hour Swagslayer New Year's Eve party, which was great. We had a great time because I'm on East Coast. So most people were still awake, as you go on. But yeah, somebody needs to do 24 hours. I wanted it to be me, and I will happily co-host on your show. But I guess I'll be like the second or third person to do it. But I did want to do it for New Year's Eve last year.
How would that even like work 24 hours? Like you just have different people come on your show, or like
yeah, you just have different people come at different times.
Yeah,
we had a craft.
Yeah,
we had a craft session. Yeah, just different people hopping on, talking about whatever, or if it was their business, if they had a craft, whatever. You just rotate your people at certain times. Yeah,
but then
it was fun. But I was like, girl, no, we can't do 24 hours. We need a whole team.
Right. It was short notice. If I had better planned it, we could have pulled it out, because like we did 5 hours in the same week, twice. So it was 10 hours, Christmas and then New Year's Eve. So you can go back and watch it, kind of get an example of how we did it. But it flowed really well. I do want to do a 24-hour show. And then what you do when you want to sleep, because you're going to need to sleep. You can't stay up 24 hours. You just you might be able to, because on your show, you can say anything. Mine's a family-friendly show. I have to get some sleep or my filter goes off. So, you just take yourself off the screen and everybody else stays on the screen. They're not going to be able to put comments on the screen for the time you're not there, but they can just keep going. So, but yeah, if you're going to do 24 hours, let me know. I'm happy to have your bag, promote it, co-host if you like, so you can get all your time in.
I definitely will.
Yes.
Yeah, I definitely will. I mean, I'm good up until 3 a.m. I'm just saying.
That's true. 3 a.m. Central Standard Time.
Central Standard Time. I'm good till 3. You got me till 3. After that, I'm a holler.
Brittany says she's in. She would help. So, So the viewers are all in to help you out, Louis.
We got you.
I guess I'm gonna do it.
Jen's Closet Jam says, Louis, do it.
Yeah. So they're rooting you on.
I agree.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do it. I don't know.
And then hey, I can come to your channel, practice, and work out all the kinks. So then when I do it on my channel, I have it all together.
So pop up Paul's comments, please.
Yes. This one?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. That makes
so then just cut it off and put it back on.
To like 2 separate lives.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
One part too.
We'll take an intermission. That's called intermission.
Oh, I like
set it up like that.
But you know what?
So Louis, just let us know.
Okay. I'm gonna do it.
Yeah. Terry says she'll help too. So we all in. Let us know what's up. We are happy to help you get your hours.
Thank you.
I just figured naturally, if you got to the 1,000, it would like flow together. I never thought it would be off like that. So that's good to know.
Most people that I know that get monetized, they are like at like 2,000, 3,000 subscribers before they get their watch hours.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, the people I know, they were like together.
I did not know that.
I'm
That's
not about to answer
interesting.
that. That's my analytics. That's private.
He say, psych, you cannot know how many hours he get for the No Cap show. That's private.
You got to keep a little something to you. So I spill all the
Just a
tea.
little bit. Just a little.
I'll
Just a
tell you
little.
how much money I make, but I'm not talking about watch hours.
That's correct. You know what? You can know his pocket, but you can't know his
Now that is kind of backwards, but I get you. I tell you how much money I make, but you're not gonna know my watch hours. Well, Louis, I tell you, 50-50 on watch hours and so. Okay, all right.
Hey,
I'm gonna have to
that's what's up, Jen.
subscribe to Jen's Closet Gems.
Yes.
Yeah, Jen is really, really good. I like her channel a lot. I've never been on there, but I like it a lot.
She's like, you never been there. But you'll be on there soon. Or she'll be on yours, your 24-hour marathon. Tell us before we wrap up, because we like to, respect the entrepreneurship times, because time is money and money is time. What advice would you just give to people? Because it could be reseller advice, it could be life advice, just any advice that you would give.
That's a very good question. Be consistent in whatever you do. If that's reselling, if that's blogging, if that's YouTubing, it doesn't help to start something and then only do it for like a certain amount of time and then stop doing it and then complain that it never worked. Right. So just be consistent in whatever you're doing. Yes. And also, you don't have to do YouTube just because you think that's like the most that's the popping thing to do. You can do blogging, you can do it on social media. Like, you don't have to just follow the wave because you think that's what you have to do. Figure out what you like to do and just be consistent with it. Agreed.
Consistency. Be the tortoise. You ain't got to be the hare. Just one step in front of the other until you get to where you're trying to go. I just realized I do not have the link to your book in the description. So if you would please. Yeah, what you also didn't send it to me, but we will get it in there.
You asked me to send you my next live show, and I don't have a next live show.
I realized, because that is for the Swagslayer. It was called the Swagslayer TV guide. I changed it to the Swagslayer event guide because some things on there are events that aren't on YouTube. So yes, I did ask for that to go on the event guide, but I did not even think about the link. But I'll make sure I update that. But tell them where they can find your book, what it's about, and the days and the times of your YouTube show.
Okay, you can find everything on my Instagram and my bio. My book is about how I went to the dollar store and how I still go to the dollar store and how I buy fine products there and sell them on Amazon for $15 and $20 and $30. And it just shows people who want to, like, a lot of people think when you start Amazon, you have to invest thousands and thousands of dollars. And like, I literally started with like $100 and now I make way more than that. So I'm just showing people how to do that. So if you want to start on Amazon, but you was always worried about, I don't have enough capital to start, then this is a great book. And I'm not just saying that because I wrote it, but this is honestly a good book for you to get started on Amazon.
Nice. And I think you should be saying it because you wrote it. Yes, that too.
And in my live show, like, I don't know, like, just follow me on Instagram and whenever it pop up. Because we don't have it. Yeah, I mean, like, I'm like bad at like promoting myself, but it's bi-weekly. So if we did it yesterday, it'd be like the 14th or the 15th. But I haven't talked to the fellas yet.
Got you. So definitely be on the lookout for that. For sure, make sure you're following him on Instagram. His name is on the screen. It's Louis Moore III, aka LM3. When he get them shirts, I'm gonna rock one on the show. Cannot wait. Definitely do not forget, we are here, Rhonda and myself, every day at 12:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on the Swagslayer Talk, except for Wednesdays. It is 10:45 a.m. It's What's Sold Wednesdays with myself and Brittany. We talk about what's selling currently in the market on different marketplaces and what they're selling for. Next week, I know we are going to be talking with Antonio from Talking with Antonio, on next Friday at 12:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And then that Thursday, as long as I have reception, pray that I have reception, I will be on site at the ASD Orlando showing you guys everything they have out there, all the wholesale stuff, what to expect if you go to the one in Vegas. And if you can come down to Orlando, Florida, since it is free to enter and you can register at their website, come hang out with me over there at the convention center as we check out some stuff and I make some big purchases. And we'll talk about all of that on Thursday. Other than that, we just chill out on Monday and Tuesday, depending on what the topic is. We talk money, we talk about new platforms, we talk about new products to help you sell on the platform or new tools to help you easily put your items on the platforms. And that's all I got. Rhonda, please tell all the Slayers where they can find you.
Well, here Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday. I'm here on the Swag Talk. And Wednesdays, I'm not here. Because why? Because Wednesdays, it's Brunch with Diva.
It is.
1 o'clock Central Time, 2 o'clock Eastern Time. I'm looking to have a wonderful show this month. I'm excited for all my guests. I'm booking for May. If you'd like to be on my show, please go to my milkshake, brings all the boys to the yard.
Which is in the description below.
Sign up.
Yeah.
Yes. It also is there. Every other Wednesday, which actually my next Hump Day Happy Hour will be 14th. And that starts at 4:30 p.m. Central and 5:30 Eastern. Look out for Instagram. I don't even have a name for it yet, but I know what I'm doing. So be on the lookout for that, because hopefully that'll be coming in the next couple of weeks. I'm actually doing a show about what I bought from my PFFs. So like I said, I don't have a title yet, but it's coming, what I buy. Maybe that's the name of it. What I buy, I don't know. But those are the places you can find me at. Always feel free to DM me if you need to know anything. I'm exclusively on what am I trying to say? A plus size reseller on Poshmark at Pink Diva Studio. So that's a wrap.
Yes. And lastly, I forgot to mention, if you do want to be featured on the Swagslayer Feature Friday, you can book your free feature at swagslayer.com. And then if you just want to come on the show and just chat it up like we do, you can book the Swagslayer Talk one. It's 2 different ones, but it's always at 12:30 p.m. The Friday one, of course, Feature Friday is Friday. And then the other 2 is either a Tuesday or a Thursday. And that is all we have for you, Slayers. I appreciate your time coming to hang out with us. We'll talk to you next time. Bye.